I'm Forbes Shannon. This is the Late Night News. Here are the week's top stories. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Forbes Shannon. This is the Late Night News. Here to tell me the top headlines this week with me is Colton Loving.
That's me.
Here are the week's top stories. 3 middle school girls in Florida were arrested after spiking their teacher's drink with red pepper. It seems a little harsh for me because they were jailed for 2 weeks following the incident, considering that college athletes get off with spiking drinks all the time.
A woman led police on a high-speed chase in a Scooby-Doo van and she got away with it. Zoinks! Jinkies! Jeepers!
Ruh-roh. Yabba-dabba-doo! That's the wrong show, dude. Oh, that's Flintstone. All right. United States clocks sprung forward 1 hour last night for daylight savings time, and for the 48th year in a row, the state of Arizona said, nah.
Your ear canal could be your new password as a system identifies and recognizes your unique cavity. I hate to think about which unique cavity I'm going to have to switch to when my password expires. Rectal, probably.
A new study shows that women that make the first move in online dating get rewarded. Rewarded with these dick pics.
This headline comes from bodybuilding.com, so take it as you will. So soccer star retired Brandi Chastain says that she'll be donating her brain to concussion research. Little does every player in the NFL know, they'll be donating their brain to concussion research as well.
Well, break out the 3-legged races in the water balloons, because our writers had a field day with our headline of the week. It's a bad headline that our writers ate up. The headline was, Chris Christie says Donald Trump is not holding him hostage. Jasa wrote, Donald Trump said, I couldn't hold that man even if I wanted to. Jasa also wrote, classic New York making their New Jersey their bitch. Nathan wrote, the Republican candidates have been childish for a while now, but have they resorted to being publicly playing cops and robbers? Sam wrote, good, another hostage crisis that we can all blame on Obama.
Abel said, spoken like a true hostage. Sam said the statement came from an interview in Stockholm. Stockholm. Kyle said he said this as he frantically... Here we go. Kyle said he said this as he frantically blinked a message in Morse code. Chandler said, Donald Trump may not be holding him hostage, but a crippling addiction to Hostess products is.
A man accused of shooting an Idaho pastor claimed the Martians made him do it. The pastor said it was the devil's work, so I'm really not sure who to believe here.
A climate summit in Paris says that CO2 was a wake-up call. Now we only need them to wake up to the idea of deodorant.
Rapper Kanye West announced he will now be doing 3 albums a year. Not to be left in pale in comparison, his wife Kim Kardashian said, I'll be releasing 3 nudes a week.
A video of a Kellogg's factory showed a man peeing on a construction line on what appeared to be Rice Krispies, prompting Kellogg's to change the slogan to, Snap, crack, piss.
Dogs were declared a terror threat at an India airport. Which makes sense because every documentary I've seen in India, the dogs run in numbers.
A 30-year prison sentence was thrown out of court because the man's lawyer fell asleep. If you're looking to hire one of the dwarves as your lawyer, you're probably going to want Doc, not Sleepy.
Here at Tempe Late Night, we promote all of our understudies and cast members to contribute jokes. However, when you write really bad ones, we shame you for them. Ladies and gentlemen, the worst joke of the week for the second consecutive week belongs to Nathan Bork. Nathan,
Yeah, Forbes.
what was the headline that we gave you?
Chick-fil-A is having an all-you-can-eat nuggets on March 31st.
And what was the punchline you wrote?
If I wanted all you could eat of a processed cock, I'd go to Caitlyn Jenner.
Nathan Bork, ladies and gentlemen.
Bride magazine says saying thank you is more important than saying I love you in a relationship. Makes sense. I mean, what do you really want to hear after sex?
New study released the 6 things. A new study released the top 6 things people said about telling their spouse they have an STD. The number 1 was, you have to tell them. Fuck everyone else that didn't know you had to tell them. Just saying.
That's all the jokes I've got, Forbes.
A Donald Trump supporter was caught on video saying to Trump supporters, go back to Auschwitz. Trump supporters, the same people with voting rights like you and me who still think Auschwitz is operational. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Forbes Shannon.
And I'm Colton Lovett.
And this has been the Late Night News.